Welcome back, viewers. In the hardware section of OpenMandriva Control Center, you have got two tabs. There is device configuration and the local disk configuration. So we will check one by one. So here you can see the local disk configuration. So first check the devices configuration. So we have already seen how to change the display resolution and do settings for the display and monitor. Then the printer configuration is there, that also we have seen during the Open Mandriva welcome app. You can configure your audio using the audio volume control. Bluetooth control is also available. So let us wait for the volume control and Bluetooth control to open up. Meanwhile, we will click the configure keyboard also. Configure keyboard also. You can see here, you can change on the keyboard, change the keyboard models. You can turn it on and off. You can leave the default settings, the number lock on and off, and you can configure the action for when the key is held for a long time. So you can either repeat the key or you do nothing. You can change the delay and rate of the keyboard. So that is all, we can say, very default settings available in all Linux distributions. You can change the layout of the keyboard, global, desktop, application, window. That is the switching policy, shortcuts to the switching layout. You can also configure the layouts from here. You have to just open up the configure layouts area, which is generally grayed out. And then in the advanced, you can configure the keyboard options like alter and win, caps lock behavior, compatibility options, control position, currency signs. So there is a lot of configuration available for the keyboard. I will now cancel this. Next is the volume control. Why this volume control does not open up? I think it is there here. Let us try from here. System is now hanged. Yes. There is definitely lag in the system when it is working in the virtual machine. So here you can change the line out volume, line in volume. You can change the balance. You can test it. You can change the notification sound volume. You can configure the volume controls. These are the volume controls. You can change the we can say the profile of the volume, that is analog stereo duplex, analog stereo output, analog stereo input. Pro audio is also available. So all this, it is available in the audio volume configuration. Now let us check out the Bluetooth one. So Bluetooth service is now enabled, and it should show the configuration window also. Okay, so it is only showing Bluetooth services running. Now let us open here. The Bluetooth should be available here. Let me check. Where is the, yes, Bluetooth is there. So no adapters are available. Therefore the configuration is not being shown, because right now no Bluetooth device is connected with system. Let us configure the touchpad. It should open up now. No, I don't know. Okay, so we will move over to the next, that is the installation of NVIDIA drivers. So you can very easily install the NVIDIA drivers. You have to just click here and it should start the NVIDIA driver installation. And if you've got older NVIDIA graphics card, so you have to use the NVIDIA legacy driver. So what are the cards that will work with legacy drivers and which cards will work with the NVIDIA drivers? So very old cards will work with legacy drivers, and the latest cards will work with the NVIDIA driver. So for that you will have to go over to the wiki of the NVIDIA drivers on OpenMandriva and then check out which drivers will work for which card. So they will have given information on the wiki page of OpenMandriva. So you should take a look there. It is not opening up because yes, now it has responding. Just a moment. It's not closing up. Okay, let us see. Okay, so it is going to execute a install NVIDIA script. So for that it will require the password permission. So now it will download the NVIDIA driver. Because we are using the NVIDIA ISO, Zenver ISO. So this comes with drivers for the AMD processor, and NVIDIA also. Its installation is very easy in this ISO because I am having a system with AMD processor, that is a Ryzen 5 processor, along with the NVIDIA 1650 Ti graphics card. So in this system it is very easy to install NVIDIA, as well as the AMD driver is very properly supported. We get the uh, best performance from the AMD processor on this ISO, that is the Zenver ISO of OpenMandriva. So if you got a AMD system, do install this. It will give you better performance than the general ISO, which is made for the 64-bit platform. So you can use that general ISO for any 64-bit system with AMD or Intel processor. But if you want more precise ISO that matches your system, if you have got a AMD system, then you use the Zenver ISO. See, the installation of AMD graphics is very easy. Not AMD, sorry, NVIDIA graphics is very easy here. To just run the script. And once this is done, the kernel will be updated, and then we will complete the installation of NVIDIA drivers for our OpenMandriva system. And same way it is for the legacy driver. So legacy driver also, there will be script to install the legacy driver. So we will not go in that detail because already this NVIDIA is installed. So we cannot install the legacy drivers. Otherwise legacy drivers will uninstall this driver. So that's make no point. So you can see here the kernel has been updated, and OS Probal has run, and it has added the any we can say foreign OS that is available to the system, and the current kernel is also added to the UEFI this boot settings. So all the kernels which are available, all will be re-added to the grub menu. So now the installation is complete. I will click to close the console. So you can configure your local drives from here. Let us check this out. Okay. So it is nothing but the KDE partition manager. So nothing much to see. We already know KDE partition manager. You can see here the two partitions, that is ZRAM or the Linux swap partition is there, and the root partition is there. You can see it here. I will just enlarge this. So 7.35 GB of the root partition is used for the system. We don't have any user files right now. So completely this 7.35 GB is used by our system. So this is a middle tier or middleweight operating system. Now I will close this. Storage devices, let us check out what they have got in the storage devices. So it is just going to show you the disk usage. So nothing much is there, nothing new is there. It is not taking the inputs. You can see here I am clicking, but it is not opening. Let us see what happens. If it doesn't open in next 10 seconds, I am going to stop the video. Okay, so I will now stop the video here. We have checked out the hardware section, both devices configuration and the local disk configuration. In the next video, we will check out the network section of the OpenMandriva control center. Bye bye.